Can everybody see the PowerPoint?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yes.
So good morning. I'm going to go off camera. Welcome to the first Quality Improvement Committee meeting of 2023. My name is Kate Loza. I'm a Staff Services Analyst, as well as the Member Services Resolutions Officer and our Civil Rights Coordinator. So welcome.
Thank you.
So please note this meeting is being recorded. If you do not wish to be recorded, you may leave the meeting or turn off your camera. The video will be posted to the MHSA YouTube channel, as well as on the County of Lake public facing website under behavioral health following the meeting. And if you need, you can always reach out to me and I can send you the PDF slides if necessary. So we're going to kick it off with grievances. For this fiscal year, we only have 6 grievances currently, which is a very large, what's it called? Sorry, my brain is a little scattered today. It's much less than last year and the years previously. 3 were related to medication services. 1 was related to a DUI payment issue. 1 was related to quality of care. Those were all resolved. We have 1 that is currently open for an alleged violation of privacy. However, it was a very vague grievance and I'm still waiting to hear back from the person that filed it. All grievances are resolved within the LC. Well, we have a mandated 60-day time frame for resolutions of grievances. However, DHCS does allow for 90 days to resolve grievances. However, we like to strive to do better and resolve beneficiary grievances in a more expedient manner. For those of you that don't know, I handle all the grievances, complaints, concerns. So as our stakeholders, shareholders, and other outside agencies, if you do have any concerns, please contact me. Again, my name is Kate Loza. That is my email and my work cell phone. Grievance forms are located in both LCBHS clinics as well as on the County of Lake Behavioral Health Services webpage. You can also contact me directly with any concerns and I can fill out a grievance form for you if necessary, or just expedite your concerns to upper management. So for test calls, I wanted to show first quarter. So for our test calls, we get 10 test calls a month from our outside contractor, IDEA or IDEA. They do 10 test calls per month, both testing during business hours for us, for our OA staff, and then also our after hours program. For the first quarter, and we're testing language capacity, so Spanish and English, because Spanish is our only threshold language, specialty mental health information, urgent crisis information, and then beneficiary problem resolution, which just means that they tell them about our grievance process. So as you can see in the first quarter, we did pretty well, much higher than we have been doing in the previous years. When I started about 2.5 years ago, our success rate was about 33%. So as you can see, it's much higher now. So first quarter was pretty good. Second quarter, we got even better. I'm sorry for the weird scale. I tried to fix it, but it just kind of created its own weird 2% scale. But again, we had 90% for the specialty mental health. So I think only 1 call was a little off, but everything else was at 100% for both LCBHS and our after hours program. And then in the quarter we just finished, we are at 100% for everything, with the exception of the after hours program that just missed, I think, 1 call with just a little bit of weird information. But right now we're doing, as of right now for the fourth quarter, we're up at hundreds for everything for both LCBHS and the after hours program. For those of you that don't know, I attribute the improvement in these calls to immediate feedback. IDEA sends me the test call report. I check it with our access log or our box.com log from the after hours program. Sorry, they changed their name. And make sure that everything is being logged, everything is hitting all the marks. And I provide that feedback to our OA staff as well as to after hours program. So everybody's doing really, really great. And we also provide training for the access line and test calls. So to go into audits and corrective action plans, also known as CAPs, just to recap, we had our DMC SABG audit. On March 16th, we received follow-up questions from DHCS. And on March 23rd, we sent the answers to those questions back to DHCS. And on April 24th, we received the findings report. For the SABG part of it, we received 12 deficiency. The majority of those are contract provisions. And then for the DMC, we had 7 deficiencies. Also, the majority are contract provisions. And we are currently in the process of working on the corrective action plan for those. And that will be given to DHCS by June 20th. For EQRO, that took place on December 14th. 26 items were reviewed and rated. 16 of those met requirements, eight of them partially met requirements, and 2 of those failed to meet requirements. We did do the corrective action plan, and it was submitted at the end of March, and we are currently waiting for a response. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. For our conserved and placed clients, 5 of those clients are currently in Lake County Jail awaiting placement. 3 of them are in state hospitals, mixed between Napa and Metropolitan State Hospital. 18 are in locked facilities, including Crestwood and Vista Pacifica. 3 are in enhanced board and care programs like Pathways program in Eureka. 2 are in skilled nursing facilities, Valley West and Novato. 18 are in board and care programs. And of those 18, 6 are out of county in places like Davis Guest Home, Redwood Creek, and Delta at the Sherwoods. And 12 are in county at Manzanita and Clover Valley. 1 is currently living in the Lake County community, and 5 are ready to step down to a lower level of care, which is awesome. 2 are coming down from a locked facility to a board and care, and the other 3 are from an enhanced board and care into a regular board and care. So it's awesome that we have a few of those ready to go down to a lower level of care. For medication monitoring, we had our quarterly medication monitoring committee meeting. The overview was basically that our registered pharmacist, Mark Yap, reviewed 20 charts for the period of November 2022 through February of this year at both the Clear Lake and Lucerne clinics. And he collected the following data. Most of the observations were chart progress notes have the telehealth documentation, but most charts also needed the height, weight, and vitals to be updated during visits. Some charts were missing the home medication list. Some charts were missing labs on file. 1 chart had a patient on lithium, but there was no lab lithium level on file, which is really important. And the same thing for a patient on Depakote. And some charts had no medication consent on file, and some charts were missing pregnancy screening documentation. So there was definitely room for improvement on making sure everything is up to date with each telehealth visit. For our compliance indicators for medication monitoring, you can see the percentages for things that like allergies being documented, height, weight, and vitals, progress notes within the 6 months, medication consent form being signed and up to date. Same thing for telephone med consent, doctor medication reviews, DSM codes, medication monitor lab work, which definitely needs some improvement, and then home medication lists and those being up to date. So not completely horrible. Definitely the medication monitor lab workup needs to improve, but
Kate,
yeah.
can I jump in on that
Yes,
one?
please.
That actually is a misleading percentage, because that's of the full 20. And not all of the 20 clients actually need lab work.
Oh, good. That's good to
So.
know. Perfect. Thank you for that. Okay, so moving on to our cultural and linguistic competence plan. It is located on our website, so you can go to lakecountyca.gov, go to behavioral health, and then to compliance, and you can see the full cultural competence plan. But just to break some little important parts down, we do have a cultural competence committee, which works closely together to review data, organize cultural activities, and promote culture and healing to help balance the lives of the persons who we serve. We have multiple agencies that are on this committee, so and with different demographics, so it's really great. They also help to develop a set of congruent practice skills, attitudes, policies, and structures, which enables employees and contractors to work effectively in cross-cultural situations. We are also dedicated to delivering culturally competent services, because we believe that providing those services in a manner that is responsive and demonstrates an understanding of each client's heritage, history, traditions, worldview, and beliefs, we strive to engage more members of the community and the diverse populations within it. And we also provide language assistance services. We use the language line. We also have written informing materials in both English and Spanish in all of our clinics. And we also have quite a few bilingual staff. And again, this is located at the county website under behavioral health and compliance. Also located there is our quality improvement work plan. The work plan for the fiscal year 2021 and 2022 and the evaluation report for 2020 through 2021 is available on the Lake County website under compliance, and that's just a little pathway to help get you there, since you can't click on the link. Just lakecountyca.gov, departments, behavioral health and compliance. And for our new EHR program, Smart Care, I got an update from our BSAs. Smart Care did go live on March 1st. Training is definitely ongoing. Staff throughout the department are at varied levels of use. There are definitely some bugs and migration issues and errors that are being worked on with Cal Mesa and our BSAs, and the billing is scheduled for readiness on July 1st. So there was definitely a lot of, issues transitioning from Anasazi to a brand new electronic health record, but our BSAs are doing a great job with trainings and making sure everybody understands what they need to do and trying to figure out how to do everything. And that is it. And thank you for joining us. Our next QIC meeting will be held on Thursday, July 27th at 10 a.m. Does anybody have any questions or concerns or anything you want to see at the next QIC meeting? Well, you've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us. Again, this video will be posted on our website. And if you need it, PDFs or anything, just let me know and I can send those to you via email. But I appreciate you taking the time and I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You have a good
You
day
too,
too.
Kate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kate.